Okay. That's cool. It catches you up. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, so that happened. That happened. Dad's dead. We're gonna just look through everything again because I am. This game has now made me compulsive about this shit. This game has made me compulsive about this shit. Like, if I mouse over something and it's green, I have to do it. Like, it's not my fault. Has to be done. Like, I'm getting nothing because clearly, like, nothing's new, but it just has to be done. I'm surprised this easel isn't something. Yes, I'm wasting time, but it has to be done. OCD must be adhered to. Alright, cool. We all good. You're all good. What's up, Pewts? Pewter looks surprisingly serious. I don't know, despite the outfit he wears.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No. No, fuck you. Go back to your lab, you nerd.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You seem troubled. What's up?
2 murders, one right after the other.
I know, right? And the daughter walked in on both of them. Lovely. Most lucky. Is she mute again? Do I have to get my ass back in her head? How fucked is this girl?
How could I not be?
How fucked is this 12-year-old girl?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Of course he did.
Right. Shoko too.
Again, I want to point out, case from 6 years ago, you brought that up and you're like, oh no, drop it. 6 years ago, my memory's gone because something happened. 6 years ago, I lost my left eye. Both these murders that you say remind you of those cases, people lost their left eyes. Was I involved in this bullshit? And I just didn't die. Like, this is something that you should bring up. You should say, hey Date, by the way, isn't it funny how this happened to you, sort of, 6 years ago? You remember 6 years ago? No, you don't. Here's why. Bring this shit up!
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Perhaps.
You're missing your left eye.
Yes. Okay, good. You at least acknowledge. Thank you.
So you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago.
When I lost my memory and around about the time where a similar case happened, but you're not going to talk about it. I can't. Look. I'm a very logical, pragmatic person. I bring me into emotional situations and I won't function because logic dictates most of what I do. There are so many times where, like, you're meant to feel for a character and I won't because I can't because logic. Like Makoto's whole thing in Persona 5. If you understand human beings, you could be like, no, yeah, okay, fair enough. She fucked up, but it's understandable why she was pushed to that situation. I can't do that because nothing she did was logical. So, it's like, logic dictates everything I do. I do get emotional, don't get me wrong. I'm an emotional twat. I will get angry at shit that I don't need to get angry. I'll get sad at shit I don't need to get sad at. But logic dictates what I do. And if you're going to say to me, this thing 6 years ago conveniently lines up with the time you lost your memory, also you lost your eye, also this thing happens to also have made people lose their eyes, but I can't tell you because reasons, I'm going to sit here and be like, no, bitch, listen, answers, boy.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
Because, okay.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
And that's why we love you, Iba. Just answers is all I want, boss. You have no reason to not give me these answers.
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. She's sleeping at the hospital.
Is she mute again?
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Or a very elaborate suicide.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Well, yeah, because the last one got you.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Yes, I do deserve to know, because my fucking eye's gone as well as my memories. I deserve knowledge on this shit.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
They were women and losing eyes.
They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Is that how it said? Is that how that word said? Posthumously? Is that how that word said? I've always thought it was posthumous. Really? Is that how that word? Have I been saying that word wrong? Okay, well, all right. I'll have to get a second opinion on that, but okay. Also, the right eye as opposed to the left in this case. So if we're going by patterns, then there has to be at least 2 more victims. I don't think it's going to play out like that, but there has to be at least 2 more victims for things to be equal. I don't know if that will actually factor in, but like symmetry.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
This is why no one likes Cyclops and X-Men. He's a bad person. We don't like him. His son's cool.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
I mean, it makes sense. When you combine Earth and Sky, you get one-eyed monstrosities.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
That we know of.
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Oh, okay.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Then how could it... Then why did you say it can't possibly be the original Cyclops killer? Why did you say that's impossible if you never caught the guy?
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
The first victim was a woman, and your response was, "Hey, it can't be." But it matches up.
Renju doesn't fit that profile.
But that's after the fact, though. That's after you denied the possibility.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
He changed MO.
But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Killers can change MO. Maybe he wanted a complete set.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
True, or someone who was still alive.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
I'm with Date on this one. Yeah, there's inconsistencies, but you can't say it's not if you never caught the person. Unless Date is the person.
Or do you have another reason?
That's a yes.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
This is big yes. Is it Date? Was Date the original Cyclops killer? Is that where we're going?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Bitch, listen. Bitch, listen. If I weren't playing this game, I'd Google this shit right now. Because your ass is keeping secrets that you don't need to keep.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I need to know so many things about this case, madam. My eye is gone, as are my memories, because of this case.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Just say it's because it's Date.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
While also not letting me in on any of the information that's required.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
Why don't you tell me the fucking truth, bitch?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
How about that? You want to take a break? How about you fucking tell me shit, woman? Oh, hey, we're bringing her.
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
There's a child back there.
What about the back seat?
Back seat.
Why is she coming along?
In there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
Yeah, but I'm doing stuff. No, that appears to be it. Oh, wait. Again? Wait, how did you not notice until now? How did you not notice until now? It was the first thing I saw.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
We need to climb to the front and sit in the passenger seat. We're just cool with this now. What? I low-key hate how everything
Date,
resets.
What would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We'd die.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Hey, Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
I don't actually know. Honestly, I don't know.
Because it makes the car go faster.
I don't think that's true.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round.
Shut up.
Obviously.
Damn it, Date. You're terrible and I love you. You're a fucking idiot and I love you.
your weird stuff?
Yeah.
No, but don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious? Alright. Alright, well, what's up?
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
Look, I have an independent eye. I can do what I
I
want.
always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
Yes.
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks?
Good
I
question.
know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
This is, yeah.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
She didn't break in if it was unlocked.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
No, I need it. I was talking to Iba out loud before I noticed Mizuki was here in the car. That must be what she was referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Look, I have a waifu inside my head. It's cool.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Alright.
Well, I can still talk this time.
Good.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
That's not a thing you want to get used to.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn,
This is true.
rat.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day.
Nothing will change if you come with me.
Right? Take me with you. I can help.
You're 12. Why would I take a 12-year-old to the scene of her daddy's murder?
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
So?
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
You said you haven't seen him in ages. You haven't spoken to him in even longer.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed.
This is true.
I can't just stay at the hospital.
I mean, you probably should.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
I want to point out, first you take a goddamn e-girl to a crime scene, and now you're taking an actual child to a crime scene, just willy-nilly.
Got it.
You're a bad cop, is what I'm saying. You don't follow protocol that much.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
Play video games is what I do.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're 12. How the fuck have you grown out of a teenager phase when you're not even a teenager yet?
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Yeah.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
No, I'm not actually.
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
I don't even know who that is.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
I did not.
Yeah, I did.
Date did, I didn't.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Understandable.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Okay.
Scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I mean, it's probably because he's the only adult in your life left, and you're kind of like a daughter to him, I guess. Also, when he has no memories, he kind of clings to whoever is around him.
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it.
Yeah, it's called being an adult.
Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
It's called being an adult.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
You said your daddy a bitch!
This is why you're single and always will be.
Wow.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
This is true, actually. This is true, actually.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Again, though, the single father thing, women do find a thing for some reason. I don't get it, but, like, it's actually true.
Hey, what are you implying?
Yes, I'm speaking from experience.
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
What is your type?
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Oh, I would.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
The writing in this game is amazing, by the way. But what is your type, Date? What is your type? Yeah, Music and I walked into the sunfish pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Are you allowed to just bring her, though? That doesn't sound right to me. Like, I'm not an expert on, you know, police protocol, but I feel like this isn't a thing you can just do willy-nilly.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen.
Is that a lot?
1800?
I guess so.
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
I don't know. I don't know conversion rates. I don't know what yen is in Great British pound.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Oh, lovely.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Fair enough. That's a handy thing to do.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Okay. Just gonna end it there, I guess. Picture the girls on display. And probably the girls that work in here.
What are you staring at?
I'm staring at just Fire Emblem characters.
Creeper.
I agree.
These Fire Emblem characters, though. Anyway, just in near the doorway. Alright, cool. I can't look. There we go.
Is that a spear?
A trident, sir.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Alright. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. A big anchor. Thank you for that. Also, guy in the doorway.
Nothing special.
Thank you for that. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, that's about 2 people then. See, the video only stopped at the 2nd floor once last night. 8.55 and about £310 inside. Yes, that's about 2 people.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none.
Why?
Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Ah, it looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. That you know of. Another trident, chairs, boxes. Look inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. Alright, cool. An oil drum, there must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh, so the body was in the barrel.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Okay, so the body was look at these Fire Emblem characters! Yeah, so okay, so the body was hidden in the drum.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Okay, so 44 while empty. 158 was Renji's weight, so 158 plus the 44. That brings us up to 198, 204. Alright. 202 actually, not 204, 202. So that's 202. That was 310. So someone weighing one, or at least someone, or at least there was an extra. No, not one. 202 and 110. It's 98. Someone weighing 98 pounds. That's not a lot. That's quite light. 98 pounds. That's half of this dude. That's half of Renji. Alright. Going to the kitchen. Alright, nothing. Well, always their creative life preservers. You can see the kitchen back there. And nothing looks suspicious. Signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Is that everything? Yeah, it appears to be everything. Yep, okay. It's everything. Zuki's looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
Understandable.
Not until the day I die.
Understandable.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in the hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
Yeah, kinda.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Is it?
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it.
Why?
I didn't want to be weak.
You're 12.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Wow. Wow, bit.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Alright, let's actually look at the crime scene then. Another inspector. I hope you find some clues.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date. What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Oh, it's you! Oh, it's you. Okay, well.
It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
I, of course, remember his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
He's in on it as well, that's the thing! He's in on it! Alright.
No, we didn't find anything today.
And just got hung up by 3 wires. And the wires were tied to 3
Each
kegs.
keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Right, okay. 55 each, so these couldn't have been here. I mean, they couldn't have been in the lift as well, because that would have been way over the limit. Is there something else I haven't seen? I'm sorry, how are we zooming in on things that don't exist? How do we do that?
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
He was clearly strangled. His corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam. Over the counter. Alright, cool. The deep impressions on his left neck.
Strangulation.
Or left on his neck.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Lovely.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Don't know what that is.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So Celsius was detected in Renji's body. He was barely conscious when he was killed. The right eye is still there. Anything for the hook? No. The left eye's been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Lovely.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
What I do kind of like is that, like, from her point of view, I haven't done anything. I've just looked. Like, I've not moved from this space, and I've just looked and fought in silence for, like, maybe, like, what, 5-10 minutes? Like, I've got all this stuff done. To her, nothing's happened.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
She did?
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris. Yeah, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
What does that even mean? You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Of course he's in here all the time.
I'll call him.
Fucking weeb.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
Yep. Look at that pout. Look at that pout.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
I have not.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
I don't know what that is.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
I don't know what none of that is, but okay, cool. Oh god, we got places to be. We got places to be and places to go. Alright.